Wallace getting the assignment. Close out, Sissoko, and he's got the three.
Tonight in the absence of Jeremy Grant. One of the three 20-point scorers for the Blazers.
And Dort from the outside. The shot might have even got a block.
He just gets so good at that.
And now he's got the three on the other end. As he
Basketball. And the Thunder have been able to do that so well, folks.
There's SGA. First shot. That is a beauty. And he's had so
The shot.
already seen him patrol the lane. Nice pass, SGA. Got it inside, and Holmgren, even with Clingan there, still able to flick it up and in. Good start offensively here for OKC. Avdia, he got swatted initially by Holmgren. Second effort by Clingan on the offensive rebound, no good. And you mentioned how he likes to drive. He's the #1 driver in the NBA. Kamara, 4-3 from the outside, and that one rattles it again. Holmgren, my goodness. He's doing a little bit of everything in the lane. Shea on the step back. And it almost banked in. There is Clingan using his size. But Holmgren standing his ground. That time Clingan with the spin move and the jam. Dort from the corner. Lets it fly. That time he buries it. Defense had any interest in getting up on him. And so Dort able to knock it down. Clingan from the outside comes right back with a three of his own, and the big fella not
About deflections. These are deflections now. You're forcing the Blazers to reset their offense.
as Avdia lets it go from deep. There's a three and one more game. Carlson again, and a trail three for the five.
A three-point threat, but a terrific rebounder.
Very athletic and around the rim as Avdia just kind of put it up there, and he's still got some bounce. Take the shot.
Oh, I love it, man. Teammates.
As Murray across the baseline.
You realize he was in the paint, tallest guy. How about this? Shea once again just spearheading the offense for the Thunder.
This is what makes this guy so unique. Dallas Caruso, Mike, because he's a thinker out there as much as anything, and one of the reasons why he was able to build his career up to this point. He's,
we were talking about this a couple of broadcasts ago. Where the Thunder, some guys play defense with a hammer, some guys play defense with a screwdriver.
Love. Kick out to Sissoko. Got it right back in the corner. That's a contested three. As the threes are really hard to make.
My goodness. He was all over him like a cheap suit.
SGA pass inside. Fired it into Carlson.
Lead up there, too, would not allow Portland to relinquish any kind of transition opportunities.
And Isaiah Joe, fresh. Weak side rebound, Holmgren. Trying to sneak it over to J-Dub. Now Kenrich in the middle of the lane. And Holmgren puts it down hard.
How about Chet? What he has? And he's so well balanced, too.
That is his 10th dunk over the last 3 games.
This is a great one here, too. Sharp just didn't expect him to get his hands in there.
And Isaiah Joe showing his range. Now it's just early here in the second quarter. Tough drive and no good by Rupert.
Once again, Chet do it after the night. I know we got to flip the calendars, but
oh, nice three. What a play by. And J-Dub's going to get the and one and a 15-point Thunder lead. Caruso has been playing great defense on Avdia, and that time Avdia just a better shot with the long two.
That he's made a couple of tough shots like that.
J-Dub got to his spot. This shows the touch yet again. He
like tonight, folks.
Oh, there's a deflection. Come out of the timeout, and Sharp not being denied at the rim with authority.
Time of the year. But from Christmas to now, it's like takes forever.
Is this your first time going through it?
Oh, man, it's like I've been waiting. Like
right there, making his presence felt. SGA, tough fadeaway from behind the basket, and he shoots it right over Kamara.
For you.
Shea just another steal. Dort came up with it. What does SGA do? Bounces off of Kamara, and then spikes it down.
Right, he's a hitter. He did it in the 2000.
Wiggins, oh, what a pass! Second up beautifully. Holmgren with the slam.
This is, how did you do that from behind? Thunder will get the basketball back, though. Wallace lines up the three, and he knocks down the three.
Early minutes of quarter number 3. J-Dub, the drive, the kick, Dort off the catch, and the moon ball goes down.
Wallace.
Dort might have missed his first couple threes, but he's been shooting with confidence. Sanchez, there is 3 in a row from downtown. Dort has caught fire from the outside. Now he's trying to stay attached to Avdia. He zips it over to the corner, and there was a 3 by Kamara, who's been denied up top by Holmgren, who's got another block. SGA rumbling down the lane, not going to slow him down as he glides. Lost his balance, and Holmgren might have got a piece of that one. Maybe the 4th block of the night on the other end, and it's SGA finishing off the beauty. That comes off the rim, Avdia.
Got away with a push on that one. More Casey Wallace met him the whole way as Murray knocks down the 3.
Shea might have got a poke away, and ultimately comes up with the steal. There is J-Dub on the release, and J-Dub above the rim.
And right
there is an official just completely ignoring you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Love's going to take the 3. He's got a nice stroke to it as he knocks it down. A review.
On the speed and a miss initially on the drive, but the follow by Williams. He's got a nose for the basketball on those.
And blocked the shot. That's what he did. He did his job. How about this nice cut here, man? My goodness, a backdoor cut. Anytime you see the coaching staff said this is why we work on it.
Blazers in a zone. SGA with the left hand. Maybe
passes here.
Defense rotates, and Hodgson, the 3 from the outside. From Yang, as Dort trying to drive, got around him initially, the pass, right through the defense. It is Mitchell from the outside, and he... Murray on the baseline, back up top, 5 seconds. It's Avdia, don't want to foul the kick out, Murray, and the 3. A season high 4, affected that shot by Avdia, spun right into the turnover. And Sharp on the other end. Boy, there's another deflection on another drive. You got an odd man rush. 2-on-1. There is Casey Wallace flying up for the alley-oop.
Have we seen that cause and effect? The cause, strip the ball, and the effect is to score a ball.
A little lead in the scoop. He's had some tough finishes on the left side of the rim as the 3 by Sissoko goes in. Carlson. Offline, long transition, the 3 no good. Big rebound there for A.J. Mitchell. The only good thing about being a broadcaster when you play a team 4 times, you can go back and you look at your notes. It's almost like a cheat sheet because you've already done it 4 times. The Thunder have not played the Denver Nuggets once as Carlson rams one in from deep.
Guys for showing up and stepping in and stepping up. When they get the call.
What a little bit of offense here. Back outside, it's Jones. Oh, he's been feeling it from 3, and I think
NBA championship at the professional level, and then continuing this team growing and continuing.
Kenrich. Carlson, traffic, and still able to score. Carlson had a nice game here, Michael. 12 points coming.
Quarter. Just a total team effort tonight by the Thunder. Oh, Carlson may have tipped that with his fingertips. You got to be up pretty high to do that. You just have to
see it from here.
We're talking about how much weight this game had tonight. It's going to be a nice move and a dunk by Love. Both these teams came in with...
Oh, so memorable here for this Thunder team. The city